How can I prepare financially for divorce? Hi, I'm Bill Farias, founder of Farias Family Law. And we met with a gentleman a couple of days ago, and he's moving toward divorce, and he's concerned about the finances. He's doing fine financially, but he's concerned that he's going to have to pay support. His assets are going to be divided, including retirement, might not be able to keep the house. And so there's some financial uncertainty when you're moving toward divorce. And here are some tips on what you can do to put yourself in a better position. First of all, avoid large purchases right before divorce. And it's one thing if you need an item. Like, for example, your car is breaking down, you have to buy a car. But still, even in that situation, you don't have to go buy a $250,000 car, right? Be responsible. Don't rush out and make rash decisions and buy expensive items right before divorce. It's a bad look if the issue goes in front of a judge, right? And it looks like you're just trying to clean out an account or go on a shopping spree, and you don't want to appear to the judge as being financially insensitive or reckless. It's just not a good look. And number two, it's just going to increase the uncertainty, right? So going out and making irrational or reckless purchases is just going to make the situation worse. So don't do it. Number two, gather as much information as you can about the finances for both yourself and your spouse. Because here's the bottom line. The more information you can give your attorney about what type of accounts you have, what the balances are, getting tax returns, bank statements, the more info overall you can give your attorney, the more streamlined the discovery process can be, and the more focused your attorney can be on getting just the bits and pieces of info that he or she needs to size up your case, and the more efficient the whole process. If you don't have any information and your attorney is starting from scratch, it just becomes more difficult to get everything you need. So gather as much financial info as possible. If you can't get the actual statements, at least have an idea of what types of accounts you have and your spouse has, what the approximate balances are, get tax returns, get more info so that your attorney has to do less digging. And finally, if you believe that it's probable you're going to get divorced, in other words, it's more likely than not, then you should sit down with your attorney to come up with a financial plan for the divorce, right? And so what this looks like is, number one, what does support look like? If support is in order, how much will it be? How will it work, right? Because one of the big mistakes that people make is to blindly go into the separation, get themselves in an uncomfortable financial arrangement, and then try to make the changes later. Because here's the bottom line. If there's an issue before the court, right, one of the first things that comes up is what the parties have been doing. And so what you've been doing is something that the judge is going to weigh. So if you've had a financial arrangement that's not great, but has been in place for some time, and you want to change it, it might be a little bit difficult, because then the judge is going to hear, okay, these people have been doing this for X number of months, and so it might not be that bad. So think about this before you go into a financial arrangement upon separation. And what you want to do is sit down with an attorney, crunch the numbers, figure out what the best plan is for you to put in place as you're splitting and as you're moving toward divorce, and make sure that you have a plan and that you execute. Don't just go into it blindly and do what feels right, because you might compromise yourself long term. If you have any other questions, you can call us 508-675-0464. If you found this video helpful, you can subscribe to our channel, share it with anyone you think would benefit from it. You can also email us at info@fariasfamilylaw.com. You can find us on social at Farias Family Law. Thank you. Have a good day.